So we have a cast of characters. So the first thing we do is put them in a pack to see how well they socialize. And obviously Jack, out of this group, is the most fearful of humans, not other dogs. He was playing fine with the other dogs. So we're going to change that energy. A couple of minutes to show their social. And then they're jumping on me. Good boy, Jack. Good boy, Jack. So we got to balance him out. We'll talk about it outside. What the heck? What's the matter? What's the matter? You're scared. Okay. And obviously, the camera. Okay, so the first thing we do, we saw Jack in that environment. He was it's fear-motivated aggression. He's not even aggression because he didn't bite me, but he's trying to scare me away with his vocalism. He barks, he looks like that, people run away, owners do things. So the first thing I want to do is balance out his energy. So unfortunately or fortunately, the owners have two dogs with completely opposing personalities. One's fearful, the other one's, confident, bouncing around. So they both represent a different issue. So we look at things on a scale. I'm not training dogs. I'm balancing their energy. And I at some point have to convert that energy to the humans. So in the pack, he was weak and fearful. Now with me, I just took him out. This is a minute ago later. I just came out of that playroom and I have him on a leash, but I control his behavior. So I move, he moves. He does something I don't want him to do, I correct him and bite him. So this is our first day of training. And it's all about relaxation, but not allowing a dog to do what it thinks he should do or he's entitled to. Whether it's fearful, I let him deal with his fear. Here I am. Good boy, Jack. I don't give him food for this. I didn't ask him to sit. He chose to sit. I'm managing him with one finger. So this is him today. We're going to teach him to walk on our left without pulling. He goes here. I move, I correct him a little. Good boy, Jack. And then I praise him. Good boy, Jack. He's on my left. I ask him to sit. He sits. I ask him to stay. I pivot out my right foot. He stays. I come over here and I love him. Not food. Food's not going to work for this dog. Love. Structure. Psychological and physical structure. This is my man Jack. We're on to Pup. Okay, now here's the other half of this pack. Or 1/4 of the pack, or 1/5. I don't know how many adult family members there are. I think just two, mom and dad. This is completely opposite, so this breeds stereotyping. For example, to think that labs have a certain personality is just not so. It's just genetics. This isn't something the parents, the owners did, but you can manage this energy differently. So, Puck is completely opposite. He's strong-headed. Watch when I correct him. He barely looks at me. Then he wants to sniff. So I'm going to be balancing his energy. Stop. I do it by biting him. He went to smell an odor. That's normal for a dog to smell an odor. But if the odor is on the other side of the street, he'd get possibly hit by a car. So we're here. We're not doing this. This is literally a piece of rope. Tomorrow I'm going to give him a permanent collar. It mimics this. It's just a cloth collar. So everything I'm doing, I don't use pinch collars. We don't use electric collars. We bite the dog metaphorically when it does something we don't want, and then we love. We don't do a lot of talking. We don't do a lot of yelling. Yeah, we're going to teach him behaviors to heel, to sit, to stay. And he just heard that word and he sat. So they're all good dogs. They got to be balanced out. So the one dog is shy, and we're up here, the dog's down here. This guy's here. So we want to always be here with all of our dogs. And how do we get there? Never let the dogs put tension. Once we start doing this, the dog doesn't know what the hell I'm transmitting anxiety. Hi, baby dog. Yeah, 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 yeah. And then I love. We're good for today. We're going back in the playroom.